In everyday life, we often react faster than we realize. A small criticism, and we get defensive. When we're tired, we get emotional more easily. We make quick decisions, then later we find ourselves thinking, why did I react like that? We usually brush these moments off. We tell ourselves we're just tired. We tell ourselves it's just a bad mood. But in reality, these are signs that we're not aware of what we're actually feeling. Self-awareness isn't about controlling emotions or being calm all the time. Simply put, self-awareness is the ability to notice what we're feeling before that feeling turns into a reaction. When this ability isn't there, reactions usually come first. And this most often happens when we're being criticized. Well, the timing was really tight. I didn't get the information from the start. I actually did my best. In that moment, we usually feel like we're just explaining the situation. We think, I'm just clarifying. I'm just giving context. But the way we speak changes. Our tone rises slightly. Our sentences come out rushed. We feel the urge to quickly make sure that we're not entirely wrong. And often, the person in front of us hears it differently. Not as an explanation, but as resistance. Responding in a better way doesn't mean we have to be calm right away or immediately agree with the criticism. What changes isn't the answer first, but the timing. In that moment, the first thing to do isn't to explain, but to pause for a moment. Just one small pause. After that, the response can be as simple as this. Okay, I get your point. Can you explain which part you felt was lacking? I think I need a moment to process this. Okay, I'm listening. Give me a moment to think before I respond. These responses aren't signs of losing. They aren't signs of weakness. They're simply a way to avoid reacting from raw emotion. If an explanation is needed, you can give it afterward, when the feeling has settled or when your tone is more stable. In that state, your explanation sounds like clarification, not self-defense. And it's often small changes like this that keep a conversation from turning into conflict. Self-awareness isn't about becoming a perfect person. It's about noticing what's happening inside before emotions take over. And from that small awareness, the way we react slowly begins to change. The benefits start to show in simple ways. Decisions become less impulsive because we know when our mind is clear and when it's being driven by emotion. Emotions don't need to explode first to be acknowledged because we're aware early on when something starts to feel off. And in our relationships with others, conversations become healthier because we're not always reacting from a defensive place. Not because problems disappear, but because we're more aware of how we face them.